it, but
Well, the
Mort
Ornn is winning the fights.
Yeah, Ornn's taking some decent trades here.
Ornn is winning the fights.
Yeah, Ornn's
I
taking
think
some
if
decent trades
Mort,
here.
I think Mort taking TP gives Ornn a lot less to have to worry about in this lane, honestly.
Yeah, if he'd had Ignite, he could have been a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, but in organized, like, it's kind of weird to like have especially in organized play, it's a lot more easier just to say take teleport. But I don't know. Base is ganking, so see how this up. This is going to easily be a dead Mordekaiser here. Oh, good use of the thing. Oh, nice flash on the but he's just going to die here. Yeah. They just get to dive out. And base will take the Mordekaiser body. Also, did take a tower shot from that, notably.
They're gonna shove it in.
Yeah.
Jarvan is invading the bottom jungle here. Maybe trying to go for a dive.
Smart play.
Here.
Oh, Ashe is caught out. It's gonna be a trade of kills. We're gonna get a kill on this support Ashe. And that's a very smart kill give to Veritatis on the
Aphelios. Yeah,
Aphelios. Yeah, I mean, I'm just still casting, even though we might not even be live.
The stream is back up.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Grant. Sounds good.
By the way, everybody, what happened is the power surged. Internet was lost.
Yeah. So Zach, our op, had a power surge from a thunderstorm, and Grant has graciously stepped in as op.
We have Ornn going for this Jarvan here in the top jungle.
Yep. Mordekaiser coming in. Apogtheos is also there. This is gonna be a dead Ornn, very likely.
Although
no,
they may. It looks like
Baby Cage gets Baby Cage with the most help, but Pinku also here. Oh, Blast Cone out. Mordekaiser.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward Blast Cone on the Ornn, but
yeah,
Chrysor didn't have his hook back up, so the Ornn gets out.
Looks like they're not going to press their luck and dive this year. So
yeah, Pingu stepping away now. He thought he might have wanted it, but
kind of a weird ward. They can see that, right?
That was that wasn't for permanent vision. That's just to check if they were in range of abilities.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So it looks like bot lane is pretty pushed in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ornn has no TP here. He misses. There is a cannon in there, so he misses some, but Chrysor gets a plate.
That is a big wave.
The fatty wave, but the Ornn will get a lot of this now that he's going to be back with most of it there. Oh, looks like they're going to go for an engage on the... Okay, Ashe is dead.
Ashe is knocked up. Ashe does have flash, but doesn't matter. She's dead.
Ornn is going to kill this Mordekaiser as well.
Did he take tower shots? What happened?
No, Ornn ulted him and just went in.
Damn.
Okay, so that's a solo bolo for...
Yeah.
Solo bolo for the Ornn on the Mord. This is starting a bit rough here for Bilgewater.
Interesting that Mord did have ult up. He could have maybe turned that. I'm not sure.
No, it gives you a little bit of stats, but the real value of Mord ult is that it blocks everybody in the cage with you and takes you away from everybody else being able to hit you.
True. And I guess he was probably too close to the tower. Ornn was too close to his tower when he ulted, so Mord couldn't get to him.
So notably, these kills for Bilgewater is placed on the right player. With the Aphelios getting the kills, it keeps him there. He's actually ahead in gold due to the kills. Down in farm, but 2 kills against 0 kills for permanently calm for Mao.
Yes.
Gives the Aphelios a gold lead, which is extremely good.
Ornn might be looking for a cheeky trade here on the Mord.
Oh wow, yeah, no, they're base. No, they're gonna call base. They're gonna call base. Yeah.
Oh wow, Chrysor went all the way up to the tower. Yeah, that's a dead Mordekaiser. He's got no flash.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a suspicious.
Who did he ult?
Play here from Chrysor.
Base?
Yeah, he ulted base. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, and it goes on the Ornn. I think it was a little better placed on the Viego, but both of them are doing really well for themselves, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a contested fight. Oh,
we got to fight over. Got to fight over Scuttle now.
Yeah, but Soraka is just gonna die. Yeah.
He doesn't have prio.
Oh, we do have a lot of people rotating here, though.
Pingu can get the kill on base.
This is a 3v2.
Yeah, base is dead to Pingu.
Base, big shutdown. Pingu probably gonna die to a. Nope, maybe not.
I think here you just leave Lemur.
Burns the flash and he's out.
Yeah, I think they actually left Lemur alive. They wanted to get the Rift Herald instead. So, so I think that was pretty smart not to tunnel on the Tahm Kench. Veritatis almost dead here. Ultimate came out and missed, from what I know. So he's going to be forced to give plates to the Varus Ash, but
that feels awful to go that many waves. But he's got team coming down.
Yeah,
Interesting to note that
coming in, they have full vision on it, so that's.
Icathia has taken almost nearly 3 plates on the bot side here.
Yes,
that's a lot of gold. We do have about a 2k gold lead for Icathia at the moment.
So Pingu is just messing with the back of Ornn, but forced the flash.
Yeah.
You get a little too close to him, he's gonna get you on those knockups on terrain.
Interesting that Apogtheosis didn't drop the Herald here, because his wave was pushed in and he could have got some plate gold.
Mm-hmm. That might have that's probably some form of a team call to hold it.
Well, he's only got about 50 seconds left to drop it before plates are no longer around, so
they could hold it for post plates potentially as well. I think getting it down before plates would have been smarter, but
I think there's more of an argument. I think probably their logic is they want to drop it in sync with them getting synced up for a dragon fight.
Or
okay,
yeah,
I can see that.
That makes sense.
You get the plates anyway, and you force them to go answer that while you try and get the dragon. I don't think it's going to actually work out for them because just of the reset timers. Well, maybe if bot lane actually can find their way through this choke, they'll have a 4v3 for a few seconds, and they do have a very slight
okay,
TP
well,
advantage.
Chrysaor is not moving, so I'm assuming we're going to get a pause here shortly. There we go.
There it is.
Okay, yeah. So we got a DC from Chrysaor, so pause will get taken care of once he's back. All right, let's reconnect.
He is reconnected, so.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for him, he's just kind of sitting with an Ornn ready to kill him. I don't think the Ornn will be able to kill him because he'll be able to move, but. All right. Notably, this Ornn has his mythic already, and
yeah, Mord with 3 deaths.
Mord doesn't. He has a lot of gold, but I don't know what he's building towards. He doesn't look like he's going
either demonic or Rylai's.
Yeah,
all right,
early
fighting the bot lane. Sirach is just way caught out. They pinched. That's dragon to blue side.
Dragon for blue, and my game is having an issue, so I will mess with the time controls.
Nope, it's frozen for everybody, I think.
No. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, so we've got. All right, there we go. We're back in business. The pause. Reason for that is the pause that happened. Sometimes there's a little bit of.
Pingu might get caught out here.
Okay, I respect
Pingu
this play.
in the cage. He's taking tower shots.
Oh no, he walked into the cage in the tower range.
Mord doesn't win that.
2R from the Veigar. That's a kill.
Okay,
and another solo kill top. Yikes.
Yeah, this
Ornn is going to be a menace.
So is this Veigar and this Viego, really.
The scaling is happening, and it might be an uphill battle here for Bilgewater. Notably, I believe both teams coming in are 2-0. Both teams have not lost a series. I'm pretty. No, I think Targon 2-0'd Icathia.
We got a big fight in the bot lane here. Tahm Kench ults his ADC to get him out. That is a fat shield. Although they could still die.
Veritatis dies to the Varus passive. Teleport in from Chrysaor. This is big. He's going to be able to kill somebody.
Yeah. Oh, we have 2 teleports coming from
he kind of
Icathia,
whiffed,
though.
and that's a kill there, but I think he's paying for it with his life. I don't think you necessarily had to commit. I don't think you had to commit.
Almost got a kill on permanently calm, but
that
flash was not worth it.
Did almost kill the Varus. I'm not sure if both teleports were needed there, honestly.
Maybe not, but once you see them come in, you give up your life. You're like, okay, I got 1 kill. You spent 2 teleports. Take me.
Yeah, and both junglers holding down top, so at least the Sirach able to kind of hold off base on.
Base chunks him out
tower.
a bit there. Yeah.
Yeah, the Viego's this Viego's quite far ahead. Honestly,
the Herald is coming down. I almost wonder if they'd forgotten about it, and they just ran out of time.
Maybe.
I think so.
Ornn going in on Pingu here.
Yeah, Pingu has no flash, so Pingu's gonna have to.
Huge... Oh, the Ash ult!
That was a great
Oh
Ash
my
ult.
god!
That
And,
Orianna ult was also quite good. It just wasn't going to do enough. He's not fed
Getting
enough.
getting the kill over to Vagar is a good choice.
Mhm. Yeah, so quietly, we're 16 minutes in, and it's a 5k gold lead. It's almost a 5k gold lead here. Actually, it is exactly a 5k gold lead now for Icathia. And
Ornn
this is
prepping the ult here.
does not get it, but does force the Jarvan back.
Does allow them spacing for the tower.
A smart ult to obviously, like you said, deny spacing. I feel like red team would have ended up having to give it up anyways, but it's okay. Ornn ulti is not on the longest of cooldowns, so.
It looks like the biggest gold deficit currently.
It's coming out of
is in
bot
the
lane and mid.
It's in the jungle.
It is jungle. You're right.
Base is almost up 2,000. He's up to about 1,500 right now.
Yeah, and that's due to partially to objectives, and the 3 kills that he has.
Yes.
For sure. So.
Well, shutdowns could be a part of that as well. I believe he did get a shutdown early, but.
Maybe. I'm not sure anybody on Bilgewater has built up enough of a lead to earn a shutdown.
Yeah, I mean, the Aphelios got 2 kills early, but I don't think that was a shutdown.
The Orianna had a shutdown at one point. It was a 350 gold shutdown, which I believe Base did get. But
oh, I missed it then. But yeah, this is what we mean by the lockdown from Icathia. You get an Ashe ult into a Varus ult, you are staying there for quite a while.
That is a pretty nasty combo.
It's a really solid combo, yeah.
They also get the map hacks with that hawkshot, so.
Yeah.
Like they want to grab this Herald, maybe push mid in further.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, and red team doesn't really have a whole lot to contest this Herald, so they're going to have to give it.
I don't even think they know that they're on it.
No, they don't. And also to note, this is an AP Varus bot lane that we see, because he went Nashers and it looks like, that's a very interesting thing. And yeah, that was super interesting. Apotheosis got out of the Jarvan. Wow, great play there. Ashe ult off cooldown. Just thrown at the Aphelios.
Yeah, it's one thing we didn't mention is that Bilgewater's team is extremely low mobility. They've got Jarvan EQ and they've got Tahm Kench W, and Tahm Kench W is not very fast.
Yeah.
And then now they have a Gale Force on Aphelios, and that's it. Everything else is flashes.
So Rylai's here for
E as well. Ornn is going to kill this Mord.
Oh wow, Mordekaiser did not.
Yeah, but Ornn's on the other team.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, very low mobility. That's why the TK was picked up. We're definitely seeing the obviously we've seen the drawbacks of this comp.
Ornn is teleporting back to just to get away. It looks like.
Yeah, he saw them collapsing in on him through the great vision they have, or through the ward that's on the next to the Raptor camp.
It was a smart play by Red. They knew they were behind on the map. They couldn't fight for Dragon. They went and tried to make a play, and play for ADC just read it and got out.
Yeah.
Ornn has hit level 13, by the way, so from here on out, he's going to start getting those upgrades.
For sure.
All right. Who do you upgrade first? Kel, you've played now, 3 games of Ornn?
I've played a little more than that. Right now, given the... I mean, I think you really want to upgrade this Varus first, but...
Yeah.
It's going to be either Varus or Viego, I think.
I think it's Varus or Veigar. Veigar's upgrade, normally I would say the Veigar because it's the hardest scaling. You want to keep him alive. You want to make him pop people the most.
Oh.
He's the most reliant on getting lethal off of his one combo, but the Varus gets more gold value out of his Ornn upgrade.
So interestingly, this, despite being so far down, this Mord with a leeching leer now.
There is a TP
still
top.
Fighting well against this. Still fighting well, but now
Ornn
already back up, not able to hit anybody. I think it hit Lemur, but that was it.
Yeah, it's kind of been the story of this game, though. The blue team has their very long range ults up, and the red team loses flash every time, or dies every time one's pressed.
and they're very low cooldown.
Ooh.
The Ash ult is up, Varus ult is still up. They didn't quite get the catch out on base, and he might just be able to turn this around on Sirach. Oh, Soraka's alive, not dead, and that was a shutdown. Veritatis loses his life afterwards, which doesn't matter too much because there's no shutdown on him.
Veritatis actually died to minion damage, I believe.
Probably. Oh, flashes from everybody forward here. They really want to press. They really want to press the advantage, but they're unable to. I don't. And with the low health on their jungler, there's no threat of Baron coming in.
Apotheosis might get a kill here.
Just barely missed the shield from Orianna shielding. Yeah, the shield from Orianna was nice too.
His R was down, unfortunately. It does look like they are going to siege this tower.
Yeah, not quite going to get it.
The Rock could have potential. Well, actually, base very smart positioning there, blocking the flank by Sirach. Actually,
yeah.
I don't know if they actually get the crash on this Herald.
They do.
They do.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, it started doing its crouching position, and so I figured it was going to get it.
Yeah, it was just dropped close enough that it didn't have time to aggro into anything else. The only way you stop
they
it.
may be looking to collapse on base here. No. Never mind, Sirach backing off.
Gets out. Does the ward there not see that ward in the...
It does not.
That's funny.
It's just out of range. Oh, Ash ult going down mid.
It does hit Lemur.
Yeah, this time there's no follow-up, though.
Yep.
It's a 3v1 if the Varus decides to go in.
Although we do have Ornn and Veigar collapsing here.
Oh, nice. That's going to hit the Aphelios. Oh, Aphelios uses Gale Force. Double flash.
Oh, although...
Does get the Varus ult down on him. That is 2 flashes for Aphelios' cleanse. Aphelios didn't have flash there.
We are now at almost a 9,000 gold deficit, by the way.
Yeah, we're looking at around 8,000 ish.
It's a lot of turrets.
Yes.
Plus the kills, plus the CS is net about even.
That's good. There's two. There's 2 for Bilgewater right there.
Yeah,
that's the combo that they're looking.
That's exactly what we're talking about in draft.
That's what they're looking for.
Circles on circles.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about them trying to do that Baron. That felt a little. I mean, I guess they were ahead. Maybe they thought they'd just fight with their wallets, but they got caught out.
They were ahead, and the ADC was completely off the map. They just blown 2 flashes to get his life, so they felt fairly invested in getting the Baron there, but they weren't synced up. They didn't have all 5 people together. They had 2 people on the wrong side of the wall, and the punish came in.
So it seems like something I've learned throughout this game is the Ornn tech against the Mordekaiser pull. It's just using your W.
Yes.
Because you go unstoppable when you do that. So I saw that happen in lane. I was like, oh, that's an interesting interaction. I wondered why. And then I saw this time it says unstoppable. So handing over blue buff to Pingu. He'll go to the side lane. This team has yet to crack a tower. And I think has yet to put enough damage to even lower what the tower looks like on our mini-maps.
It does look like we are going to see a fight over this dragon, though.
Yeah, I don't like this from red side. This is a 5v5, and they're missing 2 ults, and all it's really down from.
Okay, so Orianna's ult is Ori's ult is back up. So there's only
true.
So there's only the Jarvan
it's about
Cataclysm
to be back up here.
Yeah, and Cataclysm's about to be up. So
they need to send it though. They lose poke wars hard.
Yes, you cannot just look this up. Pingu now just getting here is pretty unfortunate. Sirach going for it. Pingu,
there we go.
Is Pingu going to get the ult down? Where's the ult?
He ulted onto a Apotheosis. Apotheosis is dead. It's a 1-for-1. Played for EC goes in. Gets a huge Ornn W, and that's going to be the fight.
Yeah, so Pingu is going to die here to base. That is a 3-for-1 in favor of blue side.
Yeah, TP goes mid. Ornn's just going to try and siege down this tower. The ADCs are.
I think they're looking for end. They're looking for end. I think, or at least the inhibitor and back.
Yeah, it's inhibitor.
It's inhib and back. There's no way they can end. There's not enough time. The Aphelios being back. This Aphelios looks so good to start, and now Aphelios is 3-5. Somehow has died 5 times that I didn't even count.
Yeah, he died a couple in lane, lost a couple to Ash ults in the mid lane.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So now they're going to go for Baron.
Yeah, Ornn doesn't have TP. Base is on the wrong side of the map. I don't think they can do this.
Yeah, they are on vision. So.
Okay, they're just exiting. Oh, And
And it's taking quite a bit of damage
Ash
from
auto-winged the
Baron
Baron
there.
by accident. Sirach could catch them out here if he gets the vision, but he's not going to see them.
Lemur's going to
TK will spot, but TK will not do anything about it. He did not have the reaction time because I believe his thing would have probably spotted out.
It would have been close with the iframes at the last second of your.
You're right. Yeah.
Of your recall.
Yep, for sure.
All right, gold lead hasn't really gone up much.
Actually, I believe it went down a little bit.
Oh well, here's the engage. The TK or ult force. Everyone gets out alive for just the Ornn ultimate and an Ashe ult, which Ashe ultimate is already coming up almost. Notably, there's no mythic from the Ashe. I thought the Ashe might go for the Imperial Mandate build, an Imperial Mandate build, but just gonna have just a Muramana
right now.
Oh, okay.
Hits
all right.
Yeah, that's
Ornn
definitely a
goes
dead
in,
Tom.
The big arcade hit Lemur and he's dead.
Yep. So that should. It's still not over for the Baron. They could still potentially get it, but Pingu on the wrong side of the map. Pingu is in bot lane. They need Pingu for this. They need Pingu for this if they're going to go for it. He needs to get in with a TP. Oh, there it is. There's the TP.
Here comes.
TP's on a pretty unfortunate side.
Cage zones them. They can't get in. Smite goes to the blue side. Sirach goes in with the ult, but already 2 dead. This is going to be a slaughter. Play for ADC is way too tanky. Viego's getting the resets, and it's over. That's a wipe.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is your not Bud Light Ace because we are not Riot Games, but that is a full wipe from Icathia. Going to push it down the mid lane. The only person alive is Lemur, and I'm pretty sure that they could take care of him, or at least just work around him and just take the inhibitor, push for the game. Flash ultimate hits max range, but that's a dead TK. That should. I don't know if they can end. They might throw ending. They might throw trying to end here though, with everyone spawning here. But things go down too fast. That is going to be the game.
Yeah, they've got double ADC plus a very high AP Veigar.
Yep.
Plus Viego has high auto attack speed. Yep. Easy dub.
Yep, that's an easy dub.
Yeah, that
was awfully one-sided, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot that Discord likes to die.
Zach, are you back? Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm here. I can take over whenever, Grant.
However, yeah, that game felt pretty one-sided. I mean, it didn't really ever seem like it was out of Icathia's control. So
yeah, no, really. I think the Ornn really having a big impact to like win top lane. Essentially, winning top lane from a Mordekaiser. I don't know if I'd say it's a very, very unfavored type of matchup in lane. Ornn, I don't know what beats Ornn, essentially. I'm sure there's a lot of things. I'm sure there's a few things that can, but Ornn just being very strong right now, able to survive a lane against Mord, and then just have a big impact with being able to obviously upgrade ultimates in the mid to late game. The Jarvan didn't really get the ganks off in the early game that he wanted to snowball any lane in particular. He went bot lane, forced the flash, and never made a repeat. Even though Icathia was still pretty pushed up most of the time.
Yeah, that game felt a lot of lane difference. The top lane was supposed to be advantaged for Bilgewater and didn't end up being so. The bot lane was supposed to be advantaged for Icathia, and it very much was so. And then mid lane was a bit pretty even farm fest, and didn't feel like junglers had a huge impact in that game. Although I will say, you were mentioning the repeat gank after the flash burn, and one thing that base did do very well is, at least that I saw. Obviously, there's probably plenty of jungle that I didn't see because I don't play jungle, but he did do the repeat gank in mid onto Pingu. Came back about, I want to say 3 minutes later. And they were able to make the dive. And even though base did end up going down to the tower, I think Pingu ended up missing a wave for it. Ended up being worth it.
I think base also just had a much bigger impact during team fights. I mean, getting those resets, dealing a lot of damage. So,
All right. So it looks like there's no change inside this game. What type of changes would you like to see from Bilgewater for comp wise? That felt like they drafted a really awkward comp. While Icathia at least had had a lot of CC with their 2 long range ADCs plus obviously a scaling Vagar with Cage. I felt like they had a cohesive comp. While there might have been a little bit of disconnect with what some of Bilgewater's comp wanted to do last game.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't really know what you do about just eating every single Ash arrow the whole game. Besides having better vision, maybe you try and get more prio in your bot lane. Either better engage if you're expecting, give your support counter pick maybe, and if they're gonna pick a cheese lane like Ash, give them something with really strong engage.
Yeah, I think that was part of the problem, right? They're against double ADC getting poked out, and the only engage they really had in bot lane was Tahm Kench W, and that's, once he's in from there, he's committed.
Yeah, which is okay. Like the lane wasn't. They didn't really. The lane went okay for them. They got pushed in. That was just going to happen, but
yeah,
they didn't really give up huge advantages. But what it means if you're going to be the one pushed in is that you don't have the vision, you don't have the prio, and so then the Ash gets the run of the map, and you don't see the Ash ults coming.
Anybody in the lobby, by the way?
I think I am in the lobby. I need spectators.
So
I accidentally. Can you invite me again?
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
So,
I think they need to either pick or ban the Mord, though, or not the Mord. I'm sorry, the Ornn. Get the Ornn out of there.
Yeah, they spent so many bans on support, and it's like there's no real way to ban out, and to ban out Andrew, there's no I don't necessarily like the Morg or Blitz ban personally. Like at that point, I know why they banned them. They banned them because they picked Aphelios Tahm Kench, but I feel like if Bilgewater picks a lane that they can pick a lane that doesn't hard lose to like a Blitzcrank essentially, or like a more or like a
I don't know,
Morgana.
man. Trying to play around a Blitzcrank is tough because he just enables kind of some nutty stuff, right? He can just it's not even necessarily about lane. He can run up to mid and try to hook the mid laner over the Raptor wall or something like.
Sure, but you can pick champions that you can have a better situation where Blitzcrank is less likely to be super effective. And same with a Morgana, especially if you just or you either need to counter him by having a lane that when Blitzcrank leaves you just kill the AD. You can do something like that. But we'll see what Bilgewater plans. I think Lemur, I didn't like the TK pick necessarily as much as I thought. Lemur's been playing a ton of Alistar, and they left the Alistar up. And
that is. I'm not sure why he didn't pick the Alistar. Actually,
I don't know if Alistar is necessarily the pick you want with Aphelios.
Fair,
but and so I'm sure they'll consider what they exactly want to do there. I don't know when they're going to start. I'm just kind of waiting at the screen.
I think it may have something to do with. Of course, I don't know what's going on in his head, but I know that a lot of times, if you are the lower MMR lane, and especially if you're, Lemur, lowest MMR player on his team versus Andrew, I think the highest MMR player in the tournament.
Yeah, and I think Pingu.
Pingu is anyway, maybe? right up there.
Yeah.
There is
it's both.
I think an instinct to say, okay, I don't want to get outplayed, right? When I if I'm on a playmaking champion, so I'm going to pick this safer, more defensive choice, and just try not to make any mistakes instead of going for it, and sometimes that could be right, and of course I don't know if that's there could be completely other reasons why they thought that was the right choice. Aphelios does need protection, right? Aphelios Thresh was a pick for a long time. So
Aphelios Thresh is still a really good lane. Sure.
I think Lemur plays Thresh, and I don't think Thresh is just a good champion right now.
I don't think I don't think so either.
I don't know. I
very
think
weird.
But that's why. But I think
Bilgewater's-
that like Tahm Kench and Aphelios have a lot of synergy because
They
Aphelios
do.
is very strong as long as you can't be hitting him for free, and TK
Yes.
helps him not be hit for free.
Yes.
True. Yeah, I do think that Bilgewater's draft was okay. I still agree that I think the Jarvan was a little out of place.
Yeah.
And
I would agree
maybe
with
the
that.
Jarvan is what made Pingu go on to the Orianna.
Orianna.
No, I mean the Orianna was fine, but
yeah,
the Jarvan was just such a weird addition to the comp. I don't think he really did much.
I wonder what the change in bans here is going to be. There's no changes from Icathia, which is I think is expected. So we got Ashe and Zillion. They banned Shaco last time, but I'm not sure that they necessarily have to ban a Shaco. For one thing, that just felt like something he pulled out. It was effective, definitely in the game it was played.
Andrew plays a lot of Shaco.
Yeah, he does.
But he plays a lot of everything.
For sure. Like he just plays a lot of everything. So like it's kind of like pick your poison with him.
Interesting that they banned the Ashe here. I mean, maybe they just don't want to deal with the double ADC bot lane, but
yeah, I like this adaptation to ban the Veigar. Veigar is such a menace champion. I really like removing this. It opens up, like it'll force Tay onto a different pick. One that I don't know if I think he played a different champion in like game 1 of the series against Demacia.
We do.
But there's the Shaco support. But there's definitely ways to punish a Shaco support. Like
I mean, yeah, you know how you deal with Shaco? You just ignore him. I mean,
Bard. I'm just saying, Lemur's not maybe a huge Bard player, but Bard is a great counter into Shaco because he summons the clone and you just stun them together.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Also, you can just leave when he starts trying to mess around. You're just like, I'm just gonna go.
I like the Alistar pick as well. It's like Alistar is a very.
Alistar
is what we're talking about. Some agency for Lemur. Give him on comfort. Make some plays.
Oh, and there's the Ornn.
They picked the Ornn away. I like
the Ornn for Chrysora. I really like this. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if we see top picked here in the first part. And the Alistar also opens up other sorts of AD carries. Like I don't think we're going to see Aphelios, but there's all sorts of good picks here. They really like this Viego for base, so they're going to prioritize it here in the first half.
I do like
sure it doesn't get banned.
Viego. The Ezreal
Shaco. This was the exact lane they played last week against Demacia. Ezreal Shaco.
So, the question is, what do you play into Ezreal Shaco as an ADC? Like Jinx, maybe?
It depends on
Jinx or
it really
Caitlyn,
it really does depend on Veritatis' pool. They're gonna pick Jhin. Yeah, Jhin Alistar's fine. Okay. I like it. You just need to be kind of long. You kind of need to almost match the Ezreal range, and Jhin is fine for that. We're not going to see like we're definitely not seeing Jingle like we did last night. But
I think I would have liked.
You didn't know that,
like a Caitlyn.
Not true. You're right. Maybe Sirac says I'll take Jingle and I'll show Booz how to. I'll win it for Booz. But to see these bans coming in, the Lux ban, I like it. Banning out Tay, getting rid of Tay's second bet. Probably, but it would be Tay's first or second best pick in the Lux. They could make a play to pinch him.
I think Tay is also known for the
Zed.
The Zed and the Assassins, the Zed and the Kassadin, but those are tough to blind pick.
Arthas, man. What?
And there's
the
Karthus ban, Karthus Jungle from.
Oh, true. They haven't picked
Sirac.
a jungler yet. Okay.
Yep. Talon also banned, taking it away from Tay. Another assassin, but the Zed is left up. It depends on how really AD you want this team. How much AD you want. I know Shaco's going to go AP, very likely, but like you can't really just you can't really just depend on that to be your solo AP champion. So I'm guessing Tay might want to lean towards an 8.
Actually, you know what I want to see in top lane for Icathia? I want to see a Gwen.
Yeah, you know what? That would be a really good pick. It depends on if it's in if it's in My Ego Bigger's pool or Zaki's pool. But here we'll see the first pick come in. It's going to be the Zed mid for
Pingu takes it away.
Pingu takes the Zed. I really like this. Now they're going to have to pick. They're going to have to go with probably an AP jungler then. Fiora.
Oh, they're definitely going to have to go with an AP jungler.
So Fiora.
They can't go with an AP jungler. They already have Viego.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
No, Icathia can just pick
No,
an
but
AP
they can
mid
still go with an
laner.
AP mid laner.
You can just go AP mid, yeah. You can pick like Ari here. Ari's actually a fine pick here
Or
for
actually, isn't Annie quite
Icathia.
good into Zed as well?
Annie is good into Zed. I don't know if it's in Tay's pool or not, but if you can play the Annie, it's pretty good.
Annie's in everybody's pool.
Echo also could
guess.
be a consideration.
No.
I think it's probably Ari or Annie, I would think.
I have no idea. I don't know what
Victor. Oh, Victor. Yeah, Victor as well. No, that's definitely something I've seen in the match history. So Victor's a good pickup. It's a nice scaling pick. For Icathia. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Hecarim potentially just go for like dive. Like you have the Jhin for long range, you have Alice or Ornn, all champions that kind of like to kind of be playing up front. And just, we'll see what Serath does take here, but I think Hecarim would be pretty good. Goes with the Evelynn. So there's the AP jungler.
No AP, so the Evelynn.
Yeah,
Evelynn
makes sense.
Okay, dive.
Yeah, Evelynn makes sense though.
In a way.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like
assassinate the backline.
Like Diana banned. There was the options were like Lilia, Nidalee, and Evelynn and Elise for like heavier AP junglers.
I don't know how I feel about the Evelynn, because Evelynn I feel like is better in a team that has other AP sources, because her spikes shred AP MR.
No, it's the other way around. Yes, they do, but it's not like she's applying that to the whole team for she's not like supporting her team by shredding MR, right?
Yeah,
she wants to get this whole AP on her team so that no one can afford to build AP against her, and she always has one-shot potential.
But don't you not want to build MR into Evelynn anyway because she shreds it?
I mean, arguably health does a decent job, but no, if you had Evelynn and other AP sources, you still want to build AP or MR, excuse me.
Yeah. Yep, we're gonna swap stream ops here, so stream's gonna go down momentarily, but we will be right back.
Yep.